Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Just a little disclaimer. Basically, if you see my thumb, I actually think you can actually see it a little bit better how I bruised it. I explained in the video before how I smashed, or I don't know what the heck, I don't know what I was doing at the car wash when I was trying to get what do they call them things, a little car freshener things, and they were in that little machine and you push it and you pull it out. Oh my gosh, it hurt my thumb, and you can see where my lanula is on my thumb. It is bruised. So yeah, I'm just recovering from that. And then on the other nails, I started removing the other ones because I am going to be doing a new set. And on my pinky, yeah, I cut my finger in the morning. So I'm just a hot mess this whole week, so bear with me. I will be doing a video of my new set, so look forward to that. I just have to figure out what I'm gonna do. But anyway, with this design, it's pretty much just a basic set. It's basically a cover color, and her ring finger is gonna have a angel foil fade, and that's pretty much it. But you know, repetition is what helps people learn, so I hope it just helps you learn application with the cover. But basically, yeah, her nails are already prepped. She wanted a more of a narrow square or tapered square look and not coffin. Usually she gets tapered square, which I like, but yeah, she gets them a little shorter due to her job. Also, this doesn't happen very much, but I do have one or two clients like this. She's very sensitive around her cuticle area, and I think I've done her nails maybe 3 times. So that's like, if this happens more than once, to me that's telling me she's more sensitive. She has sensitive skin. So before I started, I did remove some of the dead cuticle, but I didn't cut her with the actual with the actual nippers. I actually did it with the fine sanding band, which I was like, what the heck? But yeah, with the fine sanding band, if you have sensitive skin, even with that, it will cut somebody with sensitive skin. But if somebody doesn't have sensitive skin, then that really never really happens. But yeah, I just wanted to explain what happened with her cuticles. I think it was 2 fingers that it happened to, but I don't know if it was more than 2, but yeah, she's a little sensitive, but that's okay. You start understanding and knowing your clients a little more when they start coming back to you. So that way, the next time she comes, you have to keep that in mind, that you need to be a little bit a little bit more gentle and less abrasive to that client specifically. But yeah, a poor thing, I'm sorry, but that made me feel so bad, and I'm like, why are you apologizing to me? She was apologizing to me about her cuticles. I'm like, it's not your fault. But basically, yeah, that's what happened. You just gotta work with just gotta learn to work with certain people and be just more gentle when it comes to sensitive skin. But yeah, so I'm just adding this Cover Rose by Mia Secret, and I'm using my number 10 elf brush, and it is already pinched. They already come pinched. You just gotta use it a couple times and clean the resin that it comes with off. And I'm using my Koopa acrylic monomer with this powder, and it works just fine. I actually am starting to love the Koopa monomer. It works really great for me. It's working a lot better than the Mia Secret. Okay, so let me explain to you guys my application. I usually like to start somewhere in the middle, fade it down, and then somewhere a little bit more above that to fade it down. And then I'll do either the fridge or I'll go to the cuticle area. So I guess I decided to do the cuticle area and fade it down. I'm taking a little more to that cuticle area and I'm fading it down, just trying to build enough structure. Her nail beds are actually pretty high-end, so these are a little bit more difficult to do. I think to me, like high-end nails, they look the nicest in pictures. But yeah, I'm just trying to build that up since her nail beds are pretty high-end, so I'm trying to make sure there's enough structure on her nails. Okay, now I'm gonna take this angel foil paper and start cutting up into pieces because this is what I will be using for the angel foil fade on her ring fingers. And if any of you want to know where I got this finger glove from, I got it from Walmart. It's a pack, it has so many in there, and I think these actually come in handy because say you get a cut and you have a client coming in. See how I cut my client with the sanding band? So yeah, that's exactly why you want to wear gloves, or you want to wear the little finger gloves just in case, because obviously you don't want to contaminate your client, or you don't want your client to contaminate you. But yeah, I think that's why a lot of people prefer just to wear gloves in general. I just can't stand them, but I really should make more of a habit to wear them. So we'll see how that goes. And as you can see, I have already started applying the little angel foils onto the nail and trying to do a fade with them, and I will be encapsulating them with the clear acrylic afterwards, but I am using clear acrylic to pick it up because it's much easier, and then they stick right on there, and then like I said, we're going to close them up with the clear acrylic. Okay, we're gonna go to the other ring finger. We're gonna do the exact same thing. I'm going to add a little bit of clear, and then we're gonna pick it up with my brush because it's wet, and I'm just gonna start fading all those little particles of angel foil paper on there and make our fade, and then again we are going to encapsulate with the clear. Now to our next step. You know, I love to use my 100 grit file. If it's not 100 grit, it's usually a 100, and on the other side it says 180. So either a 100 grit file you could use, or a 100 180. I'm sorry, 100. Yeah, 100 180 file. Yeah. So, but I do prefer the 100 grit on both sides because I feel like they work the best, especially for this part where you are trying to shape the nails after, to remove all the bulkiness that was applied on with the acrylic. So yeah, we're just gonna do this to all the nails and reshape all those nails that we had shaped before, because I have mentioned that when you apply the acrylic they just start getting bulky again, so you must reshape after. Okay guys, so now you're gonna see me go ahead and file off anything close to the cuticle and then the surface of the nail. So I'm going around the cuticle area to remove any acrylic stuck to that skin, and we're going under to remove anything that is under the nail, like any extra acrylic or a tip that wasn't removed all the way under there. Sometimes a tip flies, I don't know how to explain those little, sometimes when you like shape, the tip has a little bit extra left on there and it goes under the nail, so it helps remove it with the e-file as well. But yeah, and I'm trying to remove as much bulkiness from these nails since they were encapsulated as well. And go under the nail and go on the side. See all that stuff that came out? That's what I was talking about. Sometimes acrylic likes to go under there. Okay, so now we're gonna buff, and I do get these buffers from eBay if you guys want to look for them. Like I said, you usually get 100 for around $8. It's 7 something, but it's pretty close to $8. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my non-cleansed top coat from D&D, and this is the DC collection one, I believe, because I have 2 different ones, but this is the DC one. And I'm just applying that on all of the nails, and we're gonna put this in the lamp for 1 minute in my LED lamp. If you have a UV lamp, I believe it's 2 minutes. And we are applying cuticle oil for the final touch. And my cuticle oil, I just get the cuticle oil from Sally's. way more inexpensive, and then you can get some essential oils and combine it. And these are the nails. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.